going, Eric?
Huh?
Where are we going?
To the bus stop.
All right, let's walk to the bus stop. It's still snowy. Hi, everyone. It is currently 10:45 on Friday night, and I have recorded nothing today. You may hear a little bit of lapping in the background. That's Millie drinking water. Today has been really, really busy. I left the house soon after I got Eric on the bus. Tilda went to her grandparents today, so her pop-up came to pick her up this morning. And I went down to Maryland, where we had bonus track rehearsal this morning, which is highly unusual to happen on a work day, but fortunately I was in an all-day meeting with one of my West Coast coworkers, and so the timing worked out to start pretty late. So we did rehearsal, and then I logged on and I worked from my parents' house all day, and worked pretty late. I think I finally wrapped up around 8:30 or so. So I got to spend some time with my parents, though, which was nice. We always spend time together in big family gatherings, but it's pretty much just me and them, and my little brother every once in a while. But yeah, so it was a good day, but busy. Productive, which is always nice, but yeah, busy. But now my evening is beginning. I still have my advent calendar to open, and I have a cookie exchange that I'm going to tomorrow, which I still have to make another type of cookie for. So I finished the sugar cookies, which you'll have seen in yesterday's vlog. And now I'm going to make a family recipe of melt-in-your-mouth cookies, which is also kind of a sugar cookie, so I kind of feel like I'm cheating and making two variations of the same kind of cookie. But they're really good, so I'm going to whip those up, and hopefully just do some knitting and enjoy the rest of my night before trying to go to bed pretty much as soon as I can, I think, because I'm pretty tired. And I've got a lot of cookies to bake, but that's all I really want to do. So that's how the rest of the day is going to go. I'm afraid this vlog is going to be fairly short on content, but you're bound to run into one of them in 25 days. So hopefully you'll see more of what I'm doing tonight. So while I was at my parents' house today, I got an alert on my phone from Etsy that something had been delivered, which of course meant I had to wait all the way until I got home to open it. I ordered a bag. This is the Buddy the Elf bag from Steel City Stitcher, because I needed a Christmas bag, and Roberta posted on Instagram that she had a Christmas bag, so it was fate. So I picked one up. I gotta tell you, these are always my favorite part of Roberta's bags too, is the coordinating charm. There's a little elf shoe with this one. So for this cookie, I'm pulling out the counter's a mess, but I'm pulling out the Baker's Acres Bakery Book, which is my family cookbook. Dorothy Baker Stewart is my grandmother. It's my mom's mom. She was a baker by name. And then my uncle had a publishing company, and he printed and bound the book. So it's family all around. But this has the cookie in it that I'm going to make, which should be Melt-in-Your-Mouth Cookies by Aunt Helen. So page 45. Here we go. Melt-in-your-mouth cookies. So there you go. There's the ingredients. You can make them if you'd like to. They're delicious. I'm in a really narrow hallway, so it's actually not letting me back up the camera enough to get the whole thing. But this is an old, I want to say 1970s, possibly earlier. Actually, I think there's a date on it. Yeah, 1965. So this is a 1965 spice cabinet that my grandmother had. Let's see if we can get, nope. So she had this in her house for a really, really long time, and she said that I could have it because I've always really liked it. So she gave it to me last year as a housewarming gift. So I keep all my spices in there. Well, most of them. That's not all of them. But this is what I'm going for today. So my butter wasn't quite soft enough. So I've sliced up into little pats to let it soften just a little bit more. And then I think that'll be good to go. I've heard a couple of tricks that you can slice into really small pats and put it up against the wall of the bowl, but it's not that hard, so I'm just going to leave it out on the counter for a few more minutes. And I've also heard of grating it, like with a cheese grater, which should supposedly make it soften enough to make cookies too. So I didn't use either of those, but hopefully this will work. This dough is so light and fluffy. I could just eat it with a spoon. It's so good. Now these cookies do tend to spread, so I'm gonna start off with a batch that's not quite a full pan. See how it does. But look how fluffy they are. They just look like little ice cream scoops. Oh, so yummy. All right, here's the cookies. Look pretty good. These are oddly inconsistent sometimes. Like I've made these and they've been really flat and thin, but these are pretty, thick and substantial. Well, not really, but yeah, for what they can be. But they look like they are delicious. And then these got a little bit overdone. So these are the rejects. And I tasted one and it's delicious.